G'day, everybody. Tonia Reeves, Australia's Cowgirl medium, coming at you from my home today. And it is April the 8th. I only noticed that because I had to look at the date earlier. So, welcome. Thank you all for listening. Love connecting with you all. Had some wonderful readings over the last few weeks. And, as we always do, get some awesome people calling in. I really appreciate you. And thank you so much for taking time out of your evening, day, or afternoon to connect. So today I thought I'd touch on, before I do my reading today, just having a chat about dealing with negativity and negative people and just situations that sometimes create us to go through a bit of struggle throughout life. And we certainly find that for most of us, it happens, here and there along the way. And sometimes we get really stuck in it. So I thought I would share it. Leading on from my radio show this morning, we were chatting about this as well. And I just felt it was a really strong subject to be able to, connect and share with you all. So one of the things that I've found, and I've shared this a lot in readings I've done of recent too, with people that are struggling or had a lot of negativity thrown their way through, sometimes no fault of their own. And a tip and tool that I really love to do, and that is taking a moment out of your day. So often I'll do this before I go to bed. I find that works. I remember it to do it then. Sending love and light to that person that maybe you're having a struggle with. Now, this could be a family member, someone you're working with, just anywhere in life that you're currently having a struggle. Now, to start off with, like we shared this morning, you won't feel like you really, you won't connect with that thought or that sending that power to start with. But as you go along and do this, you will find that it gets easier and you're breaking that connection with the person. So how I liken it to is you're sending out that positive that will override that negative, energy coming in. It's pretty simple to do is what I love. It doesn't cost you anything. It's just a case of sending that person love and blessings. And if you struggle with that, another great way to do it is to take a moment, and be in that quiet space. So just focusing on your breath, and then start off with sending love and light to somebody that you do love and that you do hold up in high regard. So somebody that's possibly close to you, or somebody you've worked with that you really, look up to and appreciate. So start off sending that love and blessings to them to start with, and then work your way down. So you might then go to somebody that you don't know as well, but you're just going to send them love and blessings regardless. And then come the third one, then we move on to that person that may be causing a bit of grief around you at the moment. And basically what this is doing is, we can't change other people, but we can change the way that we act and how we control our energy. And by doing this, we are releasing that negative energy is being released. We're just setting that intention, send them love and blessings. And seriously, you watch the turnaround of events when you start to do this, amazingly powerful. So even if you forget a few nights, that's okay. Just when it comes to mind, or you might be going about your day and you might remember to do it. So just, in your head, say sending love and light to that person, and the power that it gives you with doing that. And you'll find that a lot, like in pretty much all the cases that I've experienced, all of a sudden that negative side of it, or that connection, will just tend to break away, and it changes up the dynamic. So we're also taking charge of our own energy here in saying, I just set that intention that I'm releasing, I'm letting go of what doesn't serve me, and I'm sending love and blessings. So it's really powerful. And I just felt I wanted to share that because it's been coming up a lot with people that I've been doing readings for, and, the odd people that I do coach as well. It's really good to be able to empower yourself to be the strongest version of you. And that is a really great tip to do that. And like I said, it takes a few seconds out of your day to do it. So, yeah. I just wanted to share that. So thank you so much for letting me. I'm like going, thank you. I'm feeling grateful for being able to share that today. So I trust it resonates with you, but give it a go if you haven't already. All right, I'm going to go into my reading now. Heidi from Bartlesville, Oklahoma. How can I not pronounce that? Hi, Heidi.
Hello.
How you going?
I'm doing wonderful, actually.
Oh, good on you. Oh, I like to hear that. That's pretty cool, especially with the times that we have currently. It's not a common response, so well done. First of all, Heidi, I want to go to. I feel like I've got a mum in spirit for you. I've got a lady who's sort of a bit larger than life, and I felt like initially, as soon as I saw your name, I'm like, oh, I've got mum. Where does mum? So can I ask, is mum in spirit for you?
Okay, yes.
Yep. Okay. Because it was like strongly, it was almost like as soon as your name came up, it's like she's here. And normally they do step in, but it's like I felt like she quite strongly wanted to come in. And I I feel like with that, and I will break this down a bit, there's an important message that she's got for you. And I do want to reference something happening at the moment as to why mum would be stepping up. It's almost like, I mean, your mum's around you, but I feel like there's something important happening and she wants to put her hand up to say I'm here. And I do feel like part of that message is she's ready to enjoy this part of the ride with you. And I feel like there's aspects of her essence that you've been experiencing with what you're stepping up and changing at the moment. So I feel like for you, well, what she's showing me is you've got your wings now. So I feel like I'm ready to fly. And it's almost like the restrictions you've had on you have been lifted. And it's time now to put things in. It's like you put things into place, but it's time to take the steps. And she's there with you. And I want to say, like, she's behind you, she's pushing you. I even feel like she's showing me, is she pushing you on stage? Like, because I feel like she's saying she's ready. That's what she's showing me.
Mm, Not that I'm aware of, but she just passed like 7 weeks ago.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And she
Okay.
just,
Well, so no one.
yeah, I was
Uh,
a larger than life personality. Everybody loved her.
yeah. It's no surprise then she stepped in because it was like, oh, I'm here, mum. Um, so there's something around when she was showing me, it's like she's pushing you to something. And I felt like you were stepping up onto something. And, maybe this is something that's going to be, in your future, but I feel like it's time for you to take center stage is what it is. So I don't know whether of recent there's been things you've let go of and you're ready to step into what it is maybe you've always wanted to do, or you're stepping up into it. It's like she's showing me this an exciting event. So if it's not there yet, it's coming, but it's like she's
Wow.
there in spirit supporting you. And I do feel like the way she comes across is um, you're going to step up more than she ever did. And I feel like she lived a great life and she did things, but it's like she's now going to experience that through you. And the special bond that you two have, like, obviously she's in the spirit world now, but it's almost like she's going to play around with that energy and let you know. And I feel like she already has let you know that she was here, because she's also showing me she has visited you. So did you have trying to get through what she's shown me since she's passed? And I know you just said it's 7 weeks, it's not long, but I feel like she's showing me she came to visit you. And I feel like it's nighttime that she just let you know that she was around. So whether you were outside or something, it's like she gave you a sign that she was there.
Okay, yes.
Right? That's what she's showing me. So it's like she's acknowledging you knew that was her around, and it's like that was her sign to come to you to say, "I'm okay now. I'm all good." And it's almost like she's having a ball up there, buzzing around, and there's other family members there, but it's like there's the I want to say there's the stiffs over in the corner, but that's not where she is. So she's with the fun ones, and it's like there's a lightness. There's a lightness in the room with them. So it's almost like, I'm up here with the right family members. So I feel like that's relevant to her. Is she's not with the boring ones.
Well, that's good. Our family's
So,
never been boring, that's for sure.
no, but it's like there's some that are a bit quieter. So it's like she's there going, I'm here. All right, now. Is there a decision around the ring or something around her? Because I feel like she's drawing my attention to my ring, and I'm not sure whether you haven't decided where it's going or there's some kind of, we don't know who's having it. It's almost like she's saying it's okay. So I have to pass that on to you.
Okay. Yeah. Her wedding ring.
Yeah.
And
it's to do with like.
Go ahead.
I feel like there's a question mark around it, and she's saying it's fine with what you've agreed to do. So I don't know whether maybe she left it to you and you're passing it on, or somebody's got that. It's like that's all okay. She's quite happy with that, and there's something around slight changes to it as well.
Well, I did. I give them to my daughter. I only have one daughter. And I felt like she was the most responsible person to have them. As far as the other family members go, I felt that was the best place for them to go. And at one point, she had promised them to her. So I just followed through with that.
Beautiful. So it's like she's going, yes, like it's perfect. So it's like confirmation. She agrees with you 100%. And obviously her saying that's how it was. She's definitely around you and supporting you, but there is something around an excitement. And I feel like I'm going to the water too around you. So I don't know whether you're going on a holiday or you're relocating, but she's just thrown in that. I'm in the water.
Well, that's interesting because several of our family members have asked if we were going to take Mom's ashes out to the West Coast and spread them in the ocean with her.
Beautiful. Beautiful. And it's a special place, yeah?
Yeah.